welcome back to our Toronto Maple Leafs Youth Edition GM mode. We're into April, so it's the final month, the final games of the season. We've had a pretty piss-poor average season, that's for sure. So we're going to play the last game of the season here against the Flyers. So I'll simulate through then, and we'll play the last game. And then we'll just go through the squad, and we may even hit the draft period. We'll see what happens. Let's get into it. Alright, so it's time to take on the Flyers. We didn't have much luck in the simulation. We got an overtime win there against the Senators. So we're 22, 49, and 10. It's fucking disgusting, but the Marlies are having a cracking season with 40, 29, and 2. Let's play this last game against the Flyers. Hopefully we can come away with a win. I'm going to try something different in this game and see if it helps me out in the play style. But let's just get into it.
Opening face-off is just seconds away. Welcome to another exciting night of hockey action. With Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro shortly, I'm Mike Emrick.
Alright, here we go. First face-off. No burn in the middle.
He can change that for the better tonight.
Now, I'm actually just going to lock myself to the centerman and see if that helps us out. I'm just going to try and create some opportunities, block some people, and shoot, and we're doing all right. Okay, so we're really going to just let the boys play, and I'm just going to try and get into some positions to score and help out on defense with the centerman. Get in there. Take it. They've gone out wide. Good shot, blocked by Levio. He feeds it off to Winquist, who fires it off to Horton. Horton's made a run. Passes it inside. Yeah, oh, he's hit the fucking post. Unreal. All right, so this is creating a few more opportunities by letting the CPU, get in there, through the middle. Here's the shot, Bernard with another good save. And another face-off. So, a better start here for the Maple Leafs with me only controlling one player. Seems to have helped us out tenfold at the moment. Defense, offense, all starting to click. And we just want to try and get forward and score now. There's the Flyers. Oh, and that was a lovely puck inside and smashed it past the keeps. And he's done very well there. No chance for the keeper to take that one down. We're fucking down 1-0 already. Well, I thought we were doing well, but Wayne Simmons has absolutely ruined our day. 3 defending 1 man. Probably should have closed off the angles. And but now, I don't know. We might have to trade him out in the trade window. Maybe trade him for a pick and just let Dylan and Tudu come up and do the fucking business, because it doesn't really matter what fucking keeper you've got at the moment by the looks of things. There we go. Here we go. Oh, very good shot there, but unfortunately not able to score once again. 1:34 remaining, and it's 1-0 to the Flyers. Nice work from the Maple Leafs, says Roussel. He's pushing. 7 seconds. Inside, shoot. Oh, and how did the keeper save that? Wow. And that's going to end the first period at 1-0. Well, I thought we played better just controlling the 1 man, letting the lads do their fucking business. And unfortunately, we're still now 1-0, but promising signs. All right, second period. Here we go. And O'Brien's starting in the middle now, so I'm just not sure if we have injuries or what's going on here with the lineups. But a few changes by the looks of things.
1 goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0.
Oh, fuck a duck. And the Flyers get a second one. I tried to block it off with the centerman, but just fuck me. That was an absolute snapshot. And that has absolutely ruined our day. Ralph Jarrett looks like a small child, but he's obviously got a bit of power behind him. Look at that. I tried to dive in front of it. And unfortunately, it's 2-0. Well, it doesn't matter what we fucking do. We're just getting fucking smoked. We need these young lads to grow. Come on. All right, come on, Galinas.
Oh, and here's a 3-on-2.
Oh, Galinas! What a fucking slop shot that one was. Used the deke perfectly, got past the defender, smacks it home, and it's 2-1. And finally we score again, and Felipe Galinas has done the business. Well, he's one of the rookies we picked up in the first trade, and he's starting to come of age there. That was delicious. Oh, fucking get in. Love him. Hopefully he turns into the hometown hero. And Galinas has done the job there. We've done it. We've fucking done it. We've got one back. It's 2-1. We try. Where are they setting up here? Get over there. Oh, that's a nice hit. Pass it off. Yes. Beck. Off to Mateus. We've got him on a 2-on-1. Yes! What a fucking goal that was! O'Byrne, and that's proper team play. And I think we've found something that's absolutely going to work for us. Just controlling the one man. I mean, considering I have fuck all knowledge of fucking hockey. And look at this. This is perfect. That's a proper goal. Just feeds it off. And it was a 2-on-1. And we've absolutely got back into this game. I'm fucking excited. And is this a sign of things to come going into the next season? Yes, lads. Get in there.
It looks better for
fuck
them now
yeah.
than it did, and we still
all
have a
right,
little
come on.
time left
Let's
in
get
the
another
second
one.
period. A face-off win.
Good
Let's
work.
see what develops.
And we're on him again. And it's on point. Levio. He's holding onto the puck. Feeds it inside. Oh, trying to get the shot off. And Mason with a good save. Into the last minute of the second period. And we're fucking in it, lads.
Philadelphia's got a defensive zone win. To Couturier. Moves up the wing.
Here we go. Final seconds. Here comes the Flyers. They're going to get the shot. Oh, my God. Are you fucking kidding me? These long bombs that they fucking managed to get past Bernier. You're fucking shit, mate. You're a fucking shit goalie. And 6.9 seconds remaining. They get one back, and it's 3-2 to the Flyers. That was just straight through the defender's legs, straight through the fucking goalie. And it's 3-2 to the Flyers. So, end of the second period, they got one back, but we're right in the game, and it's 3-2. All right, third period, and everything to play for in the final game of the season. Can we fucking do this? O'Byrne in the middle.
Attacking zone by Voracek. On through
oh, it's lining him up. Fuck me in the asshole. Wow. What a fucking piece of shit you are, Bernier. This may be your last game for the Maple Leafs, mate. I don't give a fuck how the shots are coming in. You've got to do a better job than that. He went around the back of the net, fed it straight out, and a first-time shot, and Bernier fucking half asleep. It's fucking 4-2.
The Flyers back in his defensive end to get it. Laid on.
Good pass. Here's Roussel. Comes inside, tries to get the pass off, fires it, no. Jarrett takes it away, 20 seconds remaining, they pass it off. We've got it, we're offside, here we go, Winquist feeds it back.
Speeds right on goal.
Oh, wrecked. Come on, fucking get one in, come on, we're fucking peppering him, shoot, fuck me, put it in the fucking net, you fucking wankers. For fuck's sake. And we lose 4-2 in the final game of the season because we can't score because we're a bunch of limp dick cunts. Alright, so just quickly, the Marlies are in the playoffs and they've got through the first round 3-2. Now they're going to go in and do the next one. So let's see what happens at the end of that. Okay, so the Marlies were eliminated. But yeah, great effort from the lads considering we're controlling them. So some of those young kids are probably really growing down there. Let's simulate through a bit more and get to the end of the season. And then we'll go have a look into the squad and see if anyone's grown. Alright, so here is the league ladder. The Hurricanes finished on top. I'm pretty sure they won the Stanley Cup as well. And yeah, we'll probably be down in last, you'd assume. Yes, definitely. We only scored 54 points with 22 wins. So I'm not sure how many draft picks we've got. Maybe 1 or 2. I'll probably trade some of the players off because we need some more players into this team if we want to, you know, have a crack here in 2021-22. So yeah, not a bad effort. All right, let's have a look at our list. Now, Bailey was a 77. He's gone up to a 78. Beck's a real player. Beliski's a real player. So is Bernier. Oh, he's dropped down to an 84 now, so piece of shit. What else have we got? Dylan. He was a 76. Now he's a 79, so he's growing nicely. He only played the 4 games this season. Who else have we got? Galinas. He didn't grow. He's still a 79. Glennie went up 3. He's an 86 now. That's pretty nice. What else have we got? Johnson didn't get a gig. Colin Lagasse, 83. Chuck O'Byrne, 86. He didn't grow. Percy. Phaneuf went up to a 72. That's interesting. Okay, Winquist went up 5. He was an 83. He's now an 88, so he's looking pretty good. Let's have a look at the rest of the lads. Alright, so Adams went up 3 from 68 to 71. Castonguay went up from 74. He is now 78. Clement went from 68 to 74, so that's a massive growth. Cullimore from 67 to 70. Dennis from 75 to 76. Emerson went up 1 to 75. Yannick went up 3. Kapakari, 75 to 80. So that's pretty decent. He's got some decent growth there. Lacosta didn't grow. Lapieri, 75 to 78. So some of these young kids are really... Oh, Lemea went from 76 to 81 now. So he's doing very, very well. Manning, Mercier, he's gone up to 69. So you can see why the young lads are doing. Nimi, here we go, 75. He's up to 79 now. That's pretty decent. Nyberg, an 80. Robert, 69. Ryan, Scriven, Sexton, he's a 90. He's a 90 now. Apparently he played no games. What a load of shit. Oh, that's in the system. Okay, that makes sense. Thelberger, 66. Theron went up 2. That's good. Tutu's an 80. So maybe Tutu needs to come in over Dylan and be our number 1 keeper. An 80, that's not too bad considering they're still young lads. And that is the full squad. So we'll go through. I'll probably try and sell off a few of these realistic players if we can to try and pick up some draft picks and see if we can get some more young talent in there as the team starts building. All right, so here we are, the draft. We've got the number 1 pick. Let's go and have a look straight away. All right, so I'm going to take this centerman in P. Ma. He has potential, looks like elite, and he's predicted to go in the top 5. He's a playmaker. I think that's the safest choice with the number 1 pick. All right, so I've done a lot of wheeling and dealing in the background. I've managed to do some trades here and get pick number 7. So let's see if there's anything left in this fucking draft. So we did get Pima, the elite center playmaker. There was an elite right winger, an elite playmaker, an elite defensive man, and then there's a couple of top 6 forwards. So let's see. I'm going to take a gamble here on Lawrence. He's a right wing grinder, looks to be a top 9 forward. All right, so we didn't have a lot of picks, and I've really got nothing to play with in regards to picks. So it's round 5 now. Let's have a quick look. There's probably nothing but shit left. All right, so we only had the 5 picks. We've picked up Ma with the number 1 pick. Hopefully he turns into the player that we've used everything in our power to try and get a pick in this fucking draft because I used them all up, if you know, from watching through the series. So we got 1, 7, and then just a whole heap of shit at the end. So let's hope that Ma is something crazily good. And we can only hope that Lawrence was just a good random stab in the dark. But let's go have a look. All right, so we're just going through the contracts here. Mars is 77, so that's not a bad pickup. Elite Cinnamon, he's only 19 years of age. The interesting one here is Soderstrom, who was a random stab in the dark. He's a 76 overall, so I've offered him a contract. All right, so Lawrence, who we picked up with the number 7 pick, is only a 60 overall, low potential top 9 forward. So that's a bit of a waste. I'm probably not even going to offer him a contract. All right, so we've gone through the contract stage. We're a little bit short on defensive players, so I'm going to go to the free agency list and see if there's anyone willing to come to the club to help us out for a few seasons. All right, so just to finish off this episode, I'll show you what fucking players we've brought in. We've absolutely strengthened the side up here, and what the hope is that, yeah, I've brought in these free agents, which aren't rookies, and the whole idea of the series is to fill our team with rookies, but they're just not ready yet. So if we want to be competitive, we really needed some of these players. And the hope is that, I've signed these players on some big contracts, and hopefully I can fucking trade them off for some decent draft picks. So here we go. We've got Crater, O'Byrne's in the middle, and Glennie. So, 2 rookies on the front line there already. We've got Beck, Getzlaff, and Mateus. We've got Benier, Rousel, and Levio, Bailey, Furlan, and Horton. And in the defensive line, you've got the partnership of Sexton, who's a 92 now, and Winquist, who's 88. Then we've got Josie, who we've just picked up, Puleye, or whatever his name is, fuck knows, Harmonic, and Kuelet, some kid, whatever. We'll have a look at the goalies quickly for the NHL team. I've still got Benier, and I went and got Pickard, just because, the goalkeepers, you need them. Let's have a look at our AHL team, though. So we've got Lemaire, Lagasse, and Scrivens, Soderstrom, Kopakari, Nimi, Lepieri, Kruger, Therian, Mercier, Ma, our number 1 pick there, 79, so he should grow with some little bit of ice time. And Ryan on the left. In defense, we have Percy, Nyberg, Castanguay, Lacosta, Dennis, and Marshall. Do we have an option for Marshall? Let's have a look at our defensive options. Not really. So, some of these young kids here, Thalberger and Manning and that, haven't really grown since we got them from the I think they were in the first draft, so they were at 60 odd. Actually, we'll trade him for Thalberger because he's a rookie. We want him on. All right. So yeah, we've got a few good players in. Let's hope that the next season is a bit more competitive now that we've got some decent players there. All right, so in the next episode, we'll start off. We'll head through the preseason and get anything. But the thing to note there is that we have a 93 defensive rating now, which is pretty decent. We probably want to get Dylan and Tutu there, 82 and 81 from memory, sitting down in the twos. Hopefully that bit of extra ice time by not being the backup in the NHL gives them the opportunity to grow a bit more. Tutu did grow a lot more than Dylan, just for the fact that he was in the AHL and is probably getting the #1 gig down there. So hopefully they grow through the season and we can have a better year this year. But that's where we're going to end it. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere and you have a good one.